Hello! The World Tang Soo Do Association requires its members to memorize the belt colors and what they represent. You should know what your previous and current belts mean, as well as the next one you'll test for. Here's a presentation of that information in the hopes it will help you learn. The first belt, as everyone knows, is white, and that is for 10th and 9th Gup. It is the beginner's belt and represents a primitive stage of achievement, also known as the seed as it lies dormant beneath the snows of winter. The next belt is the orange belt for 8th or 7th Gup. Some dojangs will simply put a white stripe on the end of the belt for 7th Gup, while other studios award two color belts, with orange on the bottom and green on the top, to indicate the student's progression. The orange belt represents new growth which appears in spring, as our Tang Soo Do knowledge begins to reveal itself. The green belt for 6th and 5th Gup represents the speedy development of youth as summer arrives. Note that as of green belt, you may also need to put matching trim around the collar of your dobok for testing and tournaments. Ask your instructor to see what they require. The next belt is the brown belt for 4th and 3rd Gup. The brown belt represents power, stability, agility, weight, and wisdom. It is a stabilizing stage mentally and physically, and if we continue with our plant simile, it is analogous to plants which curtail their growth and prepare to flower in late summer. The next belt is the red belt for 2nd and 1st Gup. The red belt represents blood, life, energy, attention, and control. In terms of our plant, it is the student's power and techniques which begin to bloom and ripen. The last belt before black is the blue belt. At this point, you are no longer a Gup, but rather a Chodan Bo, or black belt candidate. The blue belt represents maturity, respect, and honor. The student must now prepare mind and body for the final step needed to attain black belt. The next one is black belt, and black represents mastery, calmness, dignity, and sincerity. It represents the final stage of the previous life cycle, and, more importantly, the beginning of a path which leads up through the ranks of the higher black belts to true mastery. The important thing here, the black belt is not the end, but rather a beginning, or minimally a continuation. I hope you found this video helpful. Tang Soo!